Welcome to the CEA annual meeting. Many thanks for the opportunity for me to update the new development of the Journal of Chinese Economic and Business Studies, the official journal of CEA. So here is what we're going to cover today. I'm going to talk about the new development of the journal, some collaboration opportunities with friends and members of CEA and GCEBS. Most importantly, I'm going to announce 2 awards, and we're also going to invite the winners of the awards to share their thoughts with the audience. So for those of you who are new to the association or to the journal, the GCEBS is official journal of CEA, and CEA was founded in 1988. It has become one of the most influential and important academic association outside China, specialized in development issues and economic issues of the Chinese economy. From the beginning of this year, we are having a new group of co-editors. Each of them are specialized in different research area. 3 of them are from the CEA board members or the presidents, and 3 of them are from outside of the CEA. We also have a list of very successful editorial board member. You can find out by following the link below. So to begin, I would like to share you some updates on the performance metrics of the journal. In 2020, our science score has increased from 1.1 to 1.8. This was a big leap, making us the top 30% of the journal in Scopus in this research area. According to the most recent figure in 2021, we expect we're going to further increase our performance in the science score. We also made effort to further reduce the turnaround of the submissions. The median days of the submission to the first decision has reduced to 41 days. Well, the next goal for us is to make the journal get into SSCI index. Is getting more and more competitive. And to achieve this, we're going to have to increase our MOC impact factor by 2 or 3 times. And this is going to need the support and active participation and contribution of the members and friends of the CEA. Another very exciting news to share with you is the number of downloads of the journal. In the past year, we have experienced an increase of 100% increase. So by the time I received the most recent report, the number of downloads has increased to 43,000. And that shows our journal, visibility and importance are increasingly improved in the past year. Another important update I'd like to let you know is we have revised our aim and scope a bit. So now we are still keep us as an interdisciplinary international journal, but we'd like to highlight that we focus our submissions on the sustainable development issues from multidisciplinary perspective. That includes economics, finance, and international business. So we particularly encourage studies that address important challenges and opportunities to society, such as climate change, environmental issues, big data, fintech, equality and diversity, and economic growth, etc. The studies based on China and the non-China studies are equally acceptable. So we more look at the contribution to the theories and to the literature. So in addition to the regular manuscripts that we always encourage people to submit, we are considering other new types of studies. The first one is a letter type of articles that could be either an empirical piece of work or could be a thought-provoking opinion papers. This provide important way for scholars to disseminate some preliminary but important studies. We find this approach has been very successful. We got a special issue on COVID-19 led by former editor-in-chief, Professor Fu Xiaolan, and the citation of those letter type articles has been very, very high, in that special issue. In addition, we also encourage submissions of the literature review or literature survey articles, which are expected to discuss some debate, conflicting findings, and methodological advances, and also often point out some unanswered questions for future research. We even set up a literature review award for this. So we encourage that people or your PhD student or yourself have a piece of thorough review of a literature. We encourage you to submit that to the journal. In addition, we have offered a faster track to certain type of manuscripts. That refers to the manuscripts which were getting R&R opportunity from internationally excellent journals. But later on, maybe you got some very subjective opinion of one or two of the reviewers. They didn't give you a chance to further revise the work. In that case, we welcome you to submit that paper to GCEBS as long as you prove that this paper has been into the revision process in those journals. We're going to make a decision by 14 days, but of course we do not promise we're going to accept the paper. We just offer a 14-day approach, and the paper is going to be reviewed by editorial members instead of sending it out for a longer review process. The decision will be either accept or conditionally accept or reject. Lastly, we offer opportunity for people to submit registered report. A problem nowadays is that researchers are biased in the way that we have to find some significant results in order to get things published. Well, so this approach actually is for you to submit your proposal to the journal before you get the data done, before you get the analysis done. As long as the paper methodological is rigorous, and as long as the paper is well framed in the theoretical framework, you can publish the paper even the result is not significant. Here we're going to talk about some exciting collaboration and participation opportunity. We mean to have this journal to be a very inclusive, and we also try to enhance the diversity, equality of the journal by providing opportunities for people from all around the world, and especially to encourage the research by young scholars and students. So we have endorsed a number of conferences like this, in addition to the CEA annual meeting like this one, the China meeting of the CEA. We also worked with a number of the 4-star or international excellent journals, like the Journal of Financial Intermediation, Review of Corporate Financial Studies, a Journal of Environmental and Economics and Management, to organize a number of the workshops and conferences. We also endorse the African Annual Conference on Accounting and Finance, as well as a future Finance Economics Association in Italy. GCEBS also will launch a seminar series by inviting the editor of a few journals to share their thoughts in our regular seminar series. So if you have an idea to work with the CEA to organize the event, please do feel free to get in touch. So the CEA is going to offer an opportunity for the conference papers to be submitted to the journal under a regular review process. An alternative way is you possibly can think about to propose a special issue or special section with the journal. Here are some recent or ongoing special issues, such as the one on carbon neutrality led by Dr. Zhifu Mi from the UCL. So if you would like to propose a special issue, please feel free to send a cover letter, statement of the rationale, as well as a CV of the guest editors to the address below. And we look forward to provide such opportunity with ambitious young scholars. GCEBS also put forward a number of awards. In addition to the 2 awards we're going to announce today, we also have the Best Paper Awards with African Accounting and Finance Association. And we set up awards to encourage young researchers to write a high-quality literature review article as well as encourage postgraduate students to submit their dissertation-based academic paper to the journal. So we give a cash prize to each types of the awards to appreciate their research, recognize their research excellence. So the most important agenda for today is to announce the awards. Before we get to the list of the winners, I'd like to share with you some highlights of the JCEBS papers in the past year or two. So this one is the most downloaded paper in the past 12 months. The top one is titled "The Impact of COVID-19 on China's Trade and Outwards FDI and Related Countermeasures." This one attracted a number of downloads, more than 4,500. And many of the papers actually were featured in media coverage and also in social media. And the top one goes to the paper titled "Africa's China, China's Manufacturing Investment in Nigeria and Channels for Technology Transfer." This paper has been actively discussed in Twitter, and which it has been captured by the Altmetric analysis, which is actually based on the media coverage of each article. So I actually encourage that authors of the JCEBS, we encourage you to post your paper in social media. Taylor and Francis, the publisher of the journal, also actively choose some potential papers sent to their possible audience. So this is a list of the journals where papers which were chosen in 2020. The top one is titled "Application of Remote Sensing Satellite Data for Carbon Emission Reduction." This paper has reached out an audience of more than 20,000. And based on the citation number in the past 2 years, the top one paper by citation is this one titled "Challenges for the Chinese Economy in the New Area Development" by Xiaobing Wang. And here we are coming to the Excellent Paper Award. It's pretty objective measure based on citation number in the past 5 years. And the paper is titled "One Belt, One Road, China's New Grand Strategy," which was published in 2017. And the winner goes to Dr. Christine Ploberger. Congratulations to you. So Christine is a faculty member in Somerset University in Thailand. So we're going to offer £500 prize to recognize excellence of this important paper. He also expressed interest to edit a special issue, and we can talk about that later. So congratulations, very well done. Later we're going to invite you to say a few words to the audience. Another very important award we're going to announce today is Best Special Issue Awards. This is the first time that we announce that awards, and this is statistics of citations for special issues published in different years in the past 5 years. The special issue specialized on trade and New Silk Road attracted a citation of 47, and China's New Normal Economy attracted a citation of 41. So congratulations to Professor Li Yuan to get the first prize of this award. You're gonna have a cash prize of £600. Very well done. Thank you for your excellent effort to organize the special issue. And also congratulations to Dr. Jin Zhang from the University of Nottingham. You are getting the second prize of this Best Special Issue Awards. Thank you very much for your excellent work. Again, we're going to invite you to say a few words to share your excellent experience and success with the audience. We encourage that you set up a good model for other new guest editors to follow when they are doing their special issue. Well, this reached to the end of my update today. So we very much look forward to working with all of you, the members, friends of the CEA and the JCEBS. So JCEBS is outlet for you to disseminate your works quickly to the audience. It is an enabler for you to achieve your academic ambition and practice your academic leadership, especially for young scholars. It is also a connector for scholars who are interested in the development issues of China and beyond. Lastly, I invite you to follow the GCEBS in our Twitter account, in our LinkedIn account, as well as we are having a WeChat public account. If you search CEA Europe UK, you will be able to follow it. So lastly, thank you all very much for your excellent contribution and participation to the journal. So welcome you to read the paper, download the paper, cite the paper, and please do keep in touch by sending me the emails about your collaboration ideas.